Okay, so a lot of you guys are not on here right now, but I'm just saying right about I haven't done a tutorial in so long. So I figured I was just gonna go live. Whoever gets to say hi to me or whatever, it doesn't really at the end of the day, I'm doing this because I just never get to do tutorials anymore. And then I was like, I figured since I got the palette, I'm gonna do a review on it, you guys. It's just right now I'm barely creating one eye look. So I figured I'll do live on the other eye look and just use it, just have fun, whatever. If you guys are able to get on or if you guys see this on replay, I'm very sorry. My schedule is very random with all the kids and everything. So it's like whenever I can sit down, that's when I'm gonna do it, right? So that's what I'm doing right now. So my first color that I used was this one right here. And I will be doing comparisons this palette to the Beauty Creations Jasmine and the Moana one. If you guys are interested in me comparing it to I believe any of the new ones from the Halloween collection, I can do that, but I don't own a whole lot of beauty creations, so don't expect me to have the other ones because they have these other ones like the original ones. I don't have any of those. Okay, so that is a matte. It's like a true blue matte, very pigmented. I didn't think it would be that pigmented, but I was like, you know what? It blended out very beautifully, so I really love the way it did that. And that's the first one you guys are gonna see me use as I pack onto my lid. Okay. And like I said, in my tutorials, you guys see it go hella quick, right? It doesn't, it's not like right now, like how I'm doing it right now. So someone told me one time I tried to follow one of your tutorials and it just didn't work out. I was like, because you're not seeing all the blending that's going into them. I just show you guys what I'm doing right now. And then I just keep on packing on and blending out and taking my time with it. But in the tutorials, I can't really show you guys all that stuff. You don't really get to see all that stuff because I have to try to make the video as short as I possibly can. Because, like I said, my time is limited. I have to pick stuff, pick kids up, drop kids off. And I don't have a lot of time in front of the camera like that. It's just, that's just how messed up it is. But, it is what it is right now. All the kids are in school. I only have my youngest one right now here at the house with my son. Those are the only two that are home right now. And she's over there watching on the tablet and he's watching YouTube. So they usually don't bother me. They come in here whenever they want to. The door's open. But for the most part, unless they're hungry, which they both already ate and they have snacks and stuff, they're pretty calm kids. Unless, everybody has their little tantrum days too, where I'll get like one of them throwing some type of tantrum. But yep, that's how it normally is. And like I said, you guys don't get to see all these blending in the tutorials. Like I just speed it up for you guys and I don't leave all that stuff on there because it's just for what? The video is going to be like 40 minutes long. Nobody's going to really see it. I figured like nobody's going to watch it that long all the way up into the end. Well, there are some of you guys, but for the most part, nobody really makes it that far, like honestly. And I figured everybody's at work right now, but on replay, you guys will be watching this later. And then if anybody pops on speaking Spanish, then I'll just explain to them what I'm doing in Spanish and then repeat to you guys in English because I believe in translating. I don't want anyone to feel left out because I do both Spanish and English videos. So it's only fair if I keep it fair all the way around. I have considered doing lives in Spanish, but then I keep thinking like, no, what if one of my English subscribers shows up and then they're gonna be like, well, I don't understand what you're saying. And then I'm gonna feel so messed up. I'm like, no, I can't do is this just it's impossible. There's like this fine line where I kinda it's a lot of work doing both languages, but at the same time, I know that a lot of you appreciate it, so it doesn't bother me as much, I guess. I enjoy it. It's just a lot of editing. It's too much editing, you guys. Um, Usually going back and forth on the computer, just editing, it takes me like almost an entire day doing both the languages. And I try to hold off before I upload one language. I try to make sure that the other one's already either halfway edited or completely edited and just waiting to upload. Like it's already uploaded to YouTube, but it hasn't premiered. Basically, like when it just comes live to you guys, so you guys are able to see it. So a lot of times I have the English already ready, but I'm like, I still got to do the Spanish. So the next one that I'm going to use is it's this one right here, and it's a green color. It's this little, I want to call it like an army green. It is a pressed pigment with glitter in it. So it is like a shimmer with glitter. It's very pretty. I do have both glitter and that shimmer right there in that side area lid. So I will be adding that over my entire lid using my finger. You guys can use a brush if you want. I honestly don't. I prefer using my finger for shimmers. For some reason, it just packs on more pretty. It comes out more pigmented, in my opinion. But everybody, do what you want. I'm not here to judge you how you apply your makeup. Okay, I am by far the worst person. Don't do what I do. But yeah, look how pretty it is. It's honestly so pretty, and it just like stands out, and it's creamy. This one is super creamy, you guys. It feels like one of those Michaela Glam Light ones. Just honestly, I love Glam Light's shimmer formula. They have a really creamy shimmer formula. And for 19 bucks, this is not bad. I was like, dang, these shimmers are really pretty. The glitter's in here too. The glitter that I used, oh my god, it's gorgeous. It's like this like a chartreuse green, and it has very vibrant like lavender glitters in there. At first I was like, you know what? I think I shouldn't have used it. But then I'm looking at it right here and I'm like, I'm not regretting it. It's very pretty. So yeah, look at it. I just used it all over my lid. And then I put that glitter on top of there before I added that other dark blue on the side right there. So right now it's looking like a hot mess, okay? Believe me, do not judge me by this. That's how it all looks before I go and clean it all up with a with the wipe. Cuz right now it's like all over the place, and then I usually just go back blending back and forth. Like I said, that's stuff that you don't see on the camera. That's behind the scenes. And then the next one that I used was this one right here, which is a glitter. It is a glitter. It's like I said, it's a light green, and it has these very light purple, maybe lavender kind of glitters in there. You don't need any glue. It just sticks really, really good on there. So like I said, you just look. I don't even know you get, yeah, see? It's very chunky. I don't know. I just like lightly patted it on there and it showed up really, really good. So you're not gonna need like any type of glitter adhesive. It worked perfectly fine with just my finger. So I was like, hey, less time for me. I don't have to apply anything else. You just put it on there. If you guys hear that background music, it's my kid. They're they're on the thing. They're on their little she's on her little tablet. Well, it's my tablet, but I let her use it, and she's watching YouTube videos right now. I can hear her little thing going off. That's another reason why I make the tutorials like just with music, because all you can hear in the background are just kids like saying, "Don't do that," and arguing. I'm like, okay, we don't need to hear all that stuff, okay? Um, Next, I'm gonna use this really dark blue right here. This is a matte too, and I'm gonna add it right here in this outer corner. I took it down outer corner right here too, and that is what I'm gonna do right now. Okay. I'm gonna do the review right now after I'm done doing this, but pretty much I like it. I like the palette. I think it's pretty for 19 bucks. I think it's affordable, obviously. I just got it yesterday in the mail. They just dropped it off, but I don't know. Beauty Creation doesn't have bad quality for me, honestly. For the price, it's good. People sometimes expect, I don't know, something better. Like, don't expect this to be Pat McGrath because it's never going to be Pat McGrath. That's just not going to happen. But it's like up there with BH. It's either a hit or miss, and not all the shadows work, obviously. Sometimes I've had these shadows where it's just okay. They're not the best, but they're not the worst either. So I've never had that experience where it's maybe all of it works. I want to say maybe one or two are bad, patchy or something, and then the rest are fine. So that's pretty good for 19 bucks. That's not bad. to have that many. Especially like I think it's 35, right? Yeah, it's 35 shadows. That's $19. It's not bad for night for 35. Hey Rita. Figured everybody either working or something. It's pretty early in the day. It's like what? Yeah, it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon over here in Sacramento. I think it's some of my subscribers are, what are they? Chile, Venezuela, stuff like that. Probably too early over there for them. And then I'm gonna use this. This is like I want to call it like a red orange terracotta almost. This is a matte. That's the one that I used down here. It did fade a little. It didn't stay as vibrant as it did in the beginning. Yeah, the blue, this one is really pretty. It really blends out really good. So this one is like, I don't know, it looks very bright orange type of terracotta matte, but once I put it on my eye, it kind of like faded because I noticed that it went super pigmented on, but then as I wore it for a while, I don't know if you guys can see the difference. Look, it's a lot darker over here than it is over here. Yeah, the palette is pretty. They just came out with it, was it like a week and a half ago or so? They just barely released it. It's the Tiana palette, and I bought it on launch day. They had a PR box, and then they had just the palette. I just bought the palette. I don't like the PR ones because what am I going to do with the box? It's just going to take up space. When you have as many palettes as I do, you don't have a lot of space like that. So that's why I just didn't. I got just the palette by itself, and I barely got it yesterday. They barely dropped it off in front of the house. I'm gonna pack some more on this side just to get it to come back to life. Yeah, it like dims down, but that's probably the only one that I had that experience with. The rest of them have been very true to the color that it's supposed to be. Not bad. If you have one that does that, it's not a deal breaker. Let's do some cleanup crew. I always have to like right here. I should try the tape thing just to get it to stay instead of like having to wipe everything. And then for this is Beauty Creations, Rita. The Beauty Creations. I've done they just barely released it. So I've done like the Jasmine and then I've done the Moana one. This is the Island Girl, the Moana one. And I just did those last two from Halloween. What was it? One was like the clown one. And then there was the ringmaster one. Yeah, the ringmaster. I just haven't done the Madame Ruby. I still have to do the Madame Ruby one. I never got around to Madame Ruby. So for my inner corner highlight, I'll use this one up here. It's just a very light green. It's a regular shimmer. Very pretty. Yeah, the clown was the last thing that I think it was the last video I uploaded. It was that was like 3 weeks ago. I'm not even sure. I'm probably wrong. It was probably longer than that. I don't have enough time to record with all the kids here. It's too hard because I'm running around picking kids up, dropping them off. So I barely get a time to myself. Like today, I had to honestly push myself. I was like, you know what? I got to do a video because I just got that one and I wanted to do a video on it. But I figured since I haven't had time to do tutorials, I would just do the tutorial live And then, it stays on my channel and people can just watch it when they want to. And then I'll do the review after I get off of here. I'll do the whole, swatches and stuff like that. Okay, bye. Oh God. I've been wanting to cut it. It's driving me crazy. I don't know how people can have their hair long. It drives me nuts. Y'all, the most I can tolerate my hair is right here. I cannot do long hair. I hate it with a passion. You see, when I started this whole channel, you saw how short my hair was, like right here. I can't do this. It's like down to here. It's like halfway in the back, like ding, and the halfway in right there. My husband loves long hair, and he's always saying, "I love it when you have long hair." I said, "I don't." Straight up, I don't like long hair. I cut it one time, pixie, like a pixie haircut. And he hated it. He hates short hair. I don't know why. He probably thought he was sleeping with the dude or something. I don't know. But I just don't. Him too. I don't know what it is. Why? It's not like for the bad reasons why people think, oh, they just like to, you know, my husband's not like that. So it just defeats him. I think he just likes how my face, maybe my face shape just like goes better with longer hair, I guess. He says that it looks nicer. You look prettier with long hair versus with short hair. But I'm like, but short hair is just easier to take care of. Honestly, when you're a mom, especially when you're a busy mom, like you don't have time for this. Half the time it's either in a bun or a ponytail, if we're being honest. When do you actually see anyone with their hair like very fixed up? Oh, look, I have just curls all over it. No, dude, nobody has time for this. Let's just be honest. Everybody's looking ratchet half the time. Okay, we're walking around with our ballerina buns or our high tail ponytails, not looking like Ariana Grande. Just so you guys know. Ponytails look so homey on me. I don't get it. That's why I think I wear my hair down for the videos, because ponytails do not look nice on me. I just look, it just looks ratchet. I think cuz I have a big forehead. It just looks homey. I don't look right. I don't get it. Why people like I don't know. I don't ever get it. Okay. So that's pretty much it for my eye look. You guys just saw me adding this is just Major Pleasure Nabla mascara. And then I'm going to do my eyeliner real quick. And I'm going to add, this is what is this? Wet and Wild Breakup Proof, Waterproof, Retractable Eyeliner. I'm going to put this in my waterline. And then I'm going to add this is Wet and Wild as well. Breakup Proof, but this is liquid eyeliner. This is the eyeliner that I use all the time in all of my videos. I just prefer it. I've used a lot of eyeliner, obviously. And that's the one that I like. It's just easier. It's cheap too, and it's not exactly breaking the bank. I used to use Too Faced, the sexiest one, I think it was called. That's expensive. That's like $21 for that little thing. And if you use makeup a lot, you want something that's affordable because you're going to be using it all the time. I don't think financially wise, if it's a like really good idea to get something that costs $21 if you're going to be using it, and then it dries out, like the whole thing dries out, the Too Faced one, it dries out even though you probably haven't used it enough times. And I just think it's kind of a waste of money, if you're not using it that often, it's probably not worth continue to buy it. Maybe best to like look for something more affordable, because you're going to be using it a lot. It's like everybody wants more bang for their buck, right? Am I right? That's how I am. I want something that I can honestly use, and it's not going to break the bank, and I can buy multiples of, just to have like extra, because if you ever run out, you want to have one extra at least, instead of you like, I gotta take a run to Ulta. Sometimes we don't have time for Ulta. Okay, Ulta has to be in the house in our bag somewhere so we don't have to do all that. Oh my God. So I'm going to do my eyeliner, you guys, but first I'm going to drink my tea because I'm hella thirsty right now. And then after this, I'm just going to get off, you guys. I'm going to start doing the review. I want to say I'll have it up by tomorrow, hopefully. If not, look for it on Saturday. If it's not up by Saturday afternoon, somebody message me and ask me, Sarah, did you die or something? Because or because I'm probably just being lazy or I didn't even get down to it. But either way, my husband will be like, what are you doing? Why haven't you subido the video? He'll tell me. My husband only speaks Spanish, you guys. He doesn't know a lot of English. He speaks very little English. That's why I haven't done a video with him. It would be mostly for my Spanish subscribers because then I would have to translate everything. If you guys wanted to ask him something, I would have to translate everything. That man speaks very little. He just like literally I used to make fun of him because we would go out places. You know how there was like Blockbuster videos and Hollywood video back in the day? We went to a Hollywood video and he really wanted to see the movie Jeepers Creepers. And he told the guy at the front desk, he's like, yeah, you have cheapers here. And the guy's looking at him like, he's like, I don't know what that is. You know, cheapers. And then I'm looking at him like, he means Jeepers Creepers. And the guy's like, oh, okay. He just has this really bad accent and he just can't pronounce stuff right. So I just make fun of him. And he goes, why are you being so mean? I was like, no, dude, it's just nobody understands you. I can't help that. It's funny. I said, besides, he used to make fun of me too, okay? Just so you guys know. When I used to pronounce, well, I still do sometimes. If I pronounce something wrong in Spanish, he'll say, "You don't say it that way," and then he'll start making fun of me. So he still has this one word that when he met me, I used to say it wrong, and he still tells me it just to like for laughs. And I told him, "Shut up! You know that's not funny." Over here, ready to murder him. That's as good as that part's gonna get. Okay, you guys. So I'm gonna let you guys go. It's been like nobody hopped on. Just people hopped on, but nobody talked to me except for my best friend in Fresno. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, that was just like a real quick tutorial. I will be doing swatches, review, all that stuff right now when I get off of here. I'm gonna start recording that because I have my lights set up and everything. So yeah, you guys, see you guys later. Hopefully if you got to see this video and you didn't talk to me, I still appreciate you. Okay. So bye you guys.